Welcome back to Charlie's Mailbox, where I answer actual questions from actual people in my inbox. This week's question is: how can I check originality in student work? Of course, the emergence of AI brings up lots of questions about teaching and learning, what and how students create. But academic integrity has been a thing since there have been academics, and in terms of digital writing, can be large amounts of text that appear to be copied and pasted from elsewhere. And this may indicate that it's not actually the student's text. So let's head over to the computer and take a look at how we might be able to see that. And by the way, this is not just a gotcha kind of exercise. It can also be very helpful for students to be self reflective about their writing process. I'm looking here at a sample document, and suppose this is some student work, perhaps from Google Classroom. We might see some text here and be wondering, where did that text come from? One way to find out is to go to File and go down to Version History and choose See Version History. And what this will show us, if we click the arrows here, are the details of how this document was created. We can see, for example, it went from here to here in what would appear to be one fell swoop, and that might indicate that this text was pasted in. The issue here is that this can be very tedious and involve many clicks, particularly for a document that has lots of revisions. So I'd like to show you a really neat tool that also can be extremely helpful in just sort of seeing how a document grows from beginning to final product. We're going to use a tool called Draftback. It's a Chrome extension. You find your extensions by clicking this puzzle piece, or they'll show up right up here at the top. And I'm going to go to Manage Extensions. And right now, I don't have Draftback installed. I can head here to the Chrome Web Store. Okay. And I can just search for it. I'll just type in Draftback. And there it is, this first one. I'm going to go ahead and add it to Chrome. I'm going to close out of here right now. I'm going to come back to my document. Okay. I'm going to get out of version history. I'm going to go ahead and refresh my document. Now, when Draftback is installed, you'll see it right up here as this button whenever you open a Google Doc. And let's see what it does. I'll click on it. It takes it a second, depending on how large the document is, to create the Draftback. I then click on View, and what I'm going to watch now is essentially like a video of this document being created. Okay, I can change the speed, make it faster or slower. Let me play it one more time to show you that here at the, whoops, let me go back to the beginning. Play it one more time. Here you can see I'm clearly typing. I'm going back and forth. I've made some mistakes, etc. But all of a sudden, you probably notice that flash of all that text appearing at once. And that would be an indication that it was pasted. But I hope that you see, I'm going to slow it down actually a little bit, go a little bit slower. Okay. Let me come back to the beginning one more time. This could be really interesting for students to sit back and watch the development of their document. Think about the process as they are writing. So, as I said, not just a gotcha, but a pretty interesting tool to see how documents develop over time. Hope that's helpful and keep those questions coming. Have a great break, everyone.